Coming up, my conversation with a mental health advocate about the new suicide hotline number that will make it easier to tap into services.
From KTVU Fox 2 News, this is The Four.
Mental health advocates believe this can be more than a number. They believe it could transform the mental health care system. For more, I spoke to Awstin Gregg, CEO of Connections Wellness Group, a team of mental health providers. Awstin, thanks so much for taking the time. 988 officially launches tomorrow. Describe what this will mean for people experiencing mental health crises.
It means they have access to professionals at any time. And for a community as a whole, I think it's a milestone. That means that we're taking the idea and the conversation of mental health serious, and now we're providing resources for such a big need. And frankly, I'm so excited about it.
Awstin, we know oftentimes when people experience mental health crises, they can call 911 or they do call 911. Describe how this will close the gap for people experiencing that.
You're right. They have an opportunity whenever they call this number to receive contact from someone trained and really skilled and developed in this specific specialty. Calling 911 has been a wonderful resource and has been a noble job, but I think we've seen that, hey, this need is becoming so much more pronounced. Let's grab some resources and really edify this whole process, and I believe that's what we're going to stumble on tomorrow.
Let's talk practically about some of the resources, what people will experience if they do call 988. What does that look like, and who will they be patched through?
You know, a lot of times they'll be contacting a triage team sometimes, and many times it'll be licensed clinicians can help them talk through immediate needs to allow them to get to a place where they can access resources to further stabilize or have long-term health or have general curiosities about the things that not often do we talk enough about.
Awstin, I know the hope from mental health advocates for you is that this is not just a phone number. This is an opportunity to transform the discussion and the actions around mental health. So describe what you're seeing and what you hope to see from local communities about resources on the ground in person.
Absolutely. For so long, mental health has lived with the stigma attached to it that creates a dynamic where people debatedly, needlessly suffer. It's this idea that if I say I need help in this way, then there's, for some reason, some level of shame. I think this transforms that entire conversation. It allows access to all types of health. And when we're having healthy mental health as well as physical health, we have healthy communities, and we gain momentum as a society to really treat what's going on and have an ability to talk without the need to worry about stigma.
We know that there's a large chunk of federal funding to get this off of the ground, but can you speak to the need for sustainable funding from local municipalities and states to really invest in this program?
I agree. Any opportunity to create a sustainable model in this way, what I think we might find is when we open this resource to the community, that the utilization may be much higher than we expected. And whenever we do that, that means we're providing a tremendous service for a significant need. And the viability and the sustainability of it can really be a linkage to long-term community health.
And let's hope it does, in fact, help a lot of people.